This episode is brought to you by TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com is your all-access to culture. Check out cultural merchandise like leggings, hats, mini boxing gloves, and bags. Also t-shirts like hip-hop, nature, rock bands, reggae, and dark fantasy. Fast shipping worldwide. That's TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. Now let's check out this episode. How did you guys come up with Legendary, Bounty, and Beenie? How did that song come together? Because where was Bounty and Beenie in their situation at that time? Did they just link back, or what happened there?
G, I'm glad you asked that question, fam. Mm-hmm. So, I really want the fans to know this now. Mm-hmm. When Killer called me, and Killer called me, this is what, about 2010? Mm-hmm. 2011 maybe? And from them time there, when him call and tell me, say, yo, what you need, strength, anything you need, come in, me will do it. Remember me, Sister Marcia live beside Beenie Man. Me and Beenie Man, them good from morning, from day one. Mm-hmm. I'm not politically affiliated. So when I was coming back now, I was like, all right, how can I come in back with a bang? Mm-hmm. So before me even reached, build up, we learn from some new technology of foreign, build some new beat. I'm a demo down piece of the song, bro. I'm gonna come in with the song. And when I just reach a Jamaica, Killer and Beenie, never good. Know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Never good, fam. So I had to wait. Couple years after me there Jamaica now, I come back, me and Killer them a roll same way. Mm-hmm. But Beenie them still live next door. So Beenie start to do more music with me now, because with their side next door, Sister Marcia and thing, and I start to link, and go over film yard, a film studio, and just sit in on sessions and watch them work as a great and own voice and throw in some lines to her, because as a jive, say the big artist, them, so you test yourself as a writer. You throw a line to big artists, and when them take the line, then you realize, all right, the line them at work. Mm-hmm. Youths don't trick yourself and go right this bagga thing and tell yourself, say, yo, Ray, you know what I mean? Run it by some grades to man and don't skip steps. Mm-hmm. So, that's how I actually got my first, continue to build my confidence in writing. Anyway, couple years after that now, them look like them good now. So, I approach Beenie with the idea. Beenie asked me to talk to Killer. Talk to Killer. Killer say I'm willing for it, but I'm not ready for it yet. Mm. Boom, it go back and forth, a little bit. Them kind of get good, then them kind of go back oriented. You know what I say? Finally now, there comes a moment when both man see Sister Marcia. So it go when mama in the building is like, it's a different kind of breeze. So mama say, oh, man, come over to the house, man. So me live next door, you need to come check me. So that Killer them know say, all right, up a Sister Marcia, there's a different level of, respect and thing and old settings and thing now. So him finally give me a one link up at the studio, see where we're at and so forth and thing, and we play the demo for him, and him decides, say, all right, him like it, and him fix it, theme part them, touch up theme part them to it and thing. And so I had the song actually maybe 4 years or 4.5 years before it was able to be done, bro. And when it was done, it was like long after things changed. Sometimes the sound of music kind of changed a little bit. But we're still just a shoot, we shot same way. I mean, a song of such magnitude, when the artist them ready to do it, you have to just do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I had it 4 years before, and then the night when we did it, bro, people might say, all right, then so why when it do? You guys never go back to the drawing board and see how you could array. The night when it do, we had to give the artists a cut for them to listen, and they went to a Monday event and it was over after that.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to be leaked, it wasn't supposed to be played. But them go to the Monday event, and from it played, so the selector don't return the CD. Selector pass on the CD to a CD man copy that reach a bootleg. Gone. By the following day, the whole world have it, my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, people might wonder how certain things come together. It come together nice, it come together generically. It was a good vibe, but if it had come together according to the plan of the producer, it would have been an entirely different segment and settings. It was still one of the biggest songs for that quarter. You know what I mean? Me and my team counted over 16 shows that Bounty Killer and Beenie Man headline titled Legendary or The Return of the Legendary, or, you know what I mean?
Got you.
I've personally been able to license that song for usage a couple times. I actually own the master for the entire song, the only Bounty Killer Beenie Man collaboration. The lyrics and the music. You know? So it was good, bro. I mean, as I say, you know, I've just been steadily working and just, you know, my effect is all over the place. If you look, I've been doing my little work. I'm putting in my thing, my hustle in all different corners from all angles, you know. So that was one thing that was a real milestone that, you know, that really proved to me that, boy, I really did make for the music because of all the producers, you know what I mean? My humility, my respect, my work ethic, and my determination not to die out in this music thing, brother, is what really, you know, kept me going and what I felt like those artists saw. And, you know what I mean? You really have to be a special person to get two man when I'm good with one head for come record, you know? So, Sister Marcia said that to me. She's like, yo, Esco, you know, don't take yourself light in music and take this as something that, you know, you should build on and keep moving. And at that moment, she happily announced to me that her little home studio get too small for my operation, so we need to take our time. We need to take our time and, you know, get our thing going on to our next level because, you know, we're really doing good now, but the PR yard can't manage the crowd.
Did you guys actually do visuals for Legendary?
We were shooting a documentary behind the scenes. We were trying to organize a tour, and we're going to use the tour and the tour footage in addition to, you know, performance scenes to make the video. But lo and behold, it's like the money we Killer and Beenie them did just start make from the show, them and we just took them on a different stretch. Shows just started coming in left, right, and center. And at that time, Killer them had visa issues, so we couldn't get the tour overseas. At that time, it's like the Caribbean venues and stuff, it was kind of short notice to get them going on, and there were like places like Trinidad was telling us, yo, soca time, you know, because the song kind of dropped down to the close of the year.
So that's going into the January, February is definitely...
right through the Christmas, go right through. You know, Sting that year was bound to be the Legendary. Everything was bound to be the Legendary that year, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, that one was really for the fans. In other words, I didn't make any great sum of money off of that, my bro. You know what I mean? That was just something that I give thanks for, and I'd still do it again the same way. Validate me in music. It made me believe in myself. You know what I mean? There's so much it did for me as a milestone. And even Della too, and the whole Starstruck thing. It was a testament that we could start something from ground up and create all over again. We can plant a tree in the soil and really watch it grow to be something fruitful.
Definitely. Big. That story itself is legendary, about a legendary song.
Bro, you should have been there the night. You think about it, dog. All right. Furthermore, it was the tensest moment for the first 10 minutes of the studio session. It was tense as fuck. Because, you know, Killer style already. Killer just roll up one away. Him don't tell him coming, he's just, yo, you did it? Open the gate. Then he steps out by himself. Him come around, him don't want nobody know about it. Rear it and take. Don't call Beenie until him finish. Right? I don't know who from over Beenie recognized Killer car. So, we start recording the Killer part now, and Killer says to me, don't call nobody till me finish.
Mm.
By the time we step out of the studio and finish, we walk right into Beenie, Entourage, everything. You understand? Because you don't know. He must have come across and thing. And even though, it's weird, bro. Even though all, Beenie Kid and these things we hear, I want to tell you, say it's like there's a underlying kind of deep love and respect between the entourages and between everything. It's like everybody just want to come there and be in the presence of Killer. And when him and Beenie did it fit, them wanted to just see what this power was like. Because I tell you, this is the first time the man them hang out at no studio in years. See? And in a Sister Marcia house, no violation can go on. You see me? Cause a couple of my dog them there and a couple of your family member them where you can't touch a leaf in the yard. If you touch a leaf in the house, you're in a problem. So it was there, but then the entourage them did it with Beenie and it was just Killer one. And it's like when we come out of the studio, it was just fucking silence, my G. There's all kind of things there, my G. You know what I mean? And then it's like, Killer now, just walk right in between everybody and just light up a big spliff with him glasses on and him just not saying nothing. And me just did a freeze car. But then I said, Jesus God, just make this go right. And then Beenie just did it with a big smile on his face. And the whole of the entourage serious. So Killer did a serious spliff in him out. Beenie just a look around and a smile. The entourage serious. Esco freeze. Then I didn't know and I wonder, stand up in a little corner with film thing and I say, yo, Jano, anything or anything. We don't know, we just hope it happen peaceful. And it's about 5 minutes of silence. Beenie pour wine. Start sip the wine. Still silence in a brother. You hear my silence is my dog? So imagine how it tense. Me no want talk, no man no want talk. Then Beenie take a sip of the wine and say, Killer, you can go and serious up your face, and bust back again, Come, Esco, come record. Yeah, bro, a history in the making, brother. You'd have to get it.
Is one of the most legendary things I've ever heard. You understand?
Bro, you don't know if man got pop off gun. You don't know what. You know what I say, Killer them just a bun a spliff and everybody in a mystery because it's like, okay, this man just blow up a big spliff and don't say nothing. No artist said nothing to nobody. Normally the artist will be like, yo, big up, my G, we're there. Nothing. No man not said nothing. It's like you wonder if it now gonna go good car. It look like maybe people see people who they never planned to see bro, and Beenie just break the ice. You know what I mean? When I say, yo, Killer, you can go and serious up your face, I bust back. No. You know what show and thing me I gonna do after this? Come, Esco. Come, we go record. And Killer just smirk. And then, a man from Beenie Entourage offer Killer some wine too, and, drinks pour, and we take time on it. You understand?
Legendary.
It get cordial now and then. Where it really get good now, bro, is when, because that, to me, at that moment, I thought that was like one of my first moments actually witnessing both people working together, like, come and go, like, one man has to change this and the next man has to change that, and Killer said, no, Beenie, the way you do it first, me like it, man. You know what I say? And it's like, it turned into that, bro, and it's like, Tristan did it, everybody did it, and it's like, be a serious man did it, dog, and it was still a good vibe. And everybody was just giving them, it was just a joy to see, and from there, so that's why I never feel no way, dog. It's like the song that after us play the night, it was the power of now, my brother. Like Eckhart told you, it's the power of now, brother, and it just happened for this flow, and it just worked that way there, but it was a crazy night, bro, and the two man them drive go to the party, them see him, you know what I mean? I had to stay and mix and we never get for go. I had to stay and fix this and fix that and make sure, you know, everything ready and try to get an artwork and all of that went in vain still. Might as well go to the blood clot party and go all a vibe with the man them, but them did also do a portion of dub plate that night, them a G. So, you know, I had to stay in and just do the work.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
But that's how it happened, bro.
Epic story. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.